pick-and-roll lobs. And then what I like about Drummond is he's gotten better in the low post. Still not somebody you're going to call a play for, but as the ball swings, he can duck in, catch it deep, and make a play at the basket.
For three, the wide open shot, and Derrick Rose with the jumper puts it in.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the three to drop.
Gets to the rim, and Andre Drummond with a two-pointer. Detroit's leading New York by a score of 4-3. Porzingis for three with the off-balance shot. Porzingis unable to hit from downtown. Wiggins, and here's the double. Chance for a three-point play. Count the basket, and the foul. A block called against Porzingis.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Whoops, that won't go. Three-point attempt. That's good.
Excellent balance. Beautiful release. Knocked it in.
To the basket, flips it up, and a foul called against the Knicks. Their second team foul. And he'll head to the line to shoot two. Can't connect on the first free throw. This is the second one as well. Wiggins, that's a two.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Porzingis fires away, able to knock it down. At the end of the first quarter, it's all tied up. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after this short break. First quarter is done, and a lot of points scored. Boy, both teams lighting it up.
Well, I just love to watch the purity of the game when you're talking about in basketball, in transition. Both teams making good decisions and shooting at a very high percentage.
Screen set nicely. Jennings the jumper. Won't go for three. Throws it down hard.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Jennings walks it across. Rose jump shot. Detroit's leading New York by a score of 10-8. Wiggins against Anthony. Wiggins fades for two. Wiggins' attempt won't go. Gets it up for two. Brandon Jennings with the excellent feed. Kristaps Porzingis with 7 points.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy open 2-point jump shot.
Drummond for 2. Good finish inside. Porzingis jump shot. Nails it. That's a 2-pointer. Time winding down. That'll do it for the quarter as he fires it up. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. The Knicks up by 2. Stay with us for more. Hello again, and welcome back to Madison Square Garden for the second half. Along with me is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. New York's got a slim lead as the third quarter gets underway. But, Jeff, this one's anyone's game right now.
It is very closely and hotly contested. I like how both teams are playing. They've just got to try to get a little bit more separation with some sound quality possession.
And Joakim Noah will go to the line for the first time tonight.
You know, Jeff, earlier you talked about Noah's passing ability. He broke the Bulls franchise record. Most assists in a game by a center, 14. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you really think about it, 14 assists by an NBA center, it's an incredible accomplishment.
You're right. It's a unique ability for a guy to be a point guard skill-wise from the center position. Think about his ability to defend, rebound, and pass. You just don't find those all in conjunction usually.
Wiggins for 2. Knocks down the shot. And Andrew Wiggins with 6 points. Jennings into the front court. Excellent anticipation to take the pass away. To the rim, hits for 2. The Pistons up by 2.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Porzingis trying for position in the paint. Lets it go for 2.
Drummond the rebound.
In the paint, no doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Jennings. And finally, he'll get a chance to go to the free throw line tonight. Misses the first. Misses the second as well. Jennings coming across to the rim, able to put it in.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Curls in at the rim, puts it in. Rose fires away deep in the corner. And Derrick Rose with the nice play, sinking the 3. Final seconds. Oh, it's good. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. New York's down by 1. We'll be right back with more NBA basketball here on ESPN after the break. As we head to the fourth quarter, this one has been nip and tuck throughout. Offense has been, both of them really, operating on all cylinders.
Really beautiful offensive basketball, but it's really going to come down to the other end of the floor. Which team is going to show a commitment to the defensive end first?
Lets it go. Puts it in. A two-pointer. Detroit shooting 84% from the field.
At halftime, they had to make offensive adjustments, and they have. And they have come out and put on a great show offensively.
No, it's rejected. Bad pass taken away there by Jennings. Puts it up. Rosen's off target.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot than a bad player taking a good shot.
Strong to the, knocks it down. 1-point game.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Inside. Clearly a foul called against the Knicks. That's their first team foul. Detroit's 0 for 5 from the line tonight. First free throw, perfect. He hits 2 free throws, so they extend the lead to 3. And we'll have a 20-second timeout. Three-pointer. Oh, huge offensive rebound. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Drummond. And Joakim Noah will go to the line with under 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Wiggins the rebound. And another missed shot from the free throw line. Boy, is he struggling. No question. Yep, that's a foul called against the Knicks. And that foul puts them in the penalty, so it's time to go to the free throw line.
Up 2 with about a half a minute left in the game. It's absolutely critical you make both of these free throws and make it a 2-possession game.
Two misses at the line, but they still lead by 2. Winding down the fourth quarter, there's a timeout.
You're down late in the game, 1-possession game. What you need to do is not waste time. You've got to catch it and attack the basket, and then take the first quality shot you get.
Gets to the rim, gets it to go. We've got ourselves a tie game. And Detroit calls timeout as time is running down here in the fourth. Wiggins against Anthony, puts it up for the win. End of regulation, score is tied, and we're headed to overtime. We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after. And the crowd is ready for overtime. Here's the pick. Reverses, can't finish. Porzingis bringing it up. Fires away. Rose is unable to hit. For two, swats that one away.
That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement.
On the drive. Oh, pretty shot from Brandon Jennings. Drummond's looking for position in the paint. For two, he puts it in. Clutch shot. 1 minute remaining in overtime, and the score is tied. Gets inside. It's good. 2-point game.
And basketball's a game of runs. And this game has been no exception. It's been back and forth, and it's giving the fans the kind of up and down, back and forth action that keeps them interested.
Puts it up for two. Misses that one.
I really like that. That's good defense. Good, sound defense protecting the basket in a close game.
A 3-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Get them for the foul. They had to do it and stop the clock.
Up two with about a half a minute left in the game. It's absolutely critical you make both of these free throws and make it a two-possession game.
Two for two at the line. A little breathing room. Now a 4-point advantage. They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout.
The question here, when you have a two-possession deficit, is do you need a three? Well, what you need is either a quick two or get to the free throw line. And then, if the three-point shot opens up, yes, you're ready.
Bang! Clutch three-pointer.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
And he connects on the first free throw. Wiggins the rebound. Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. And Detroit calls a full timeout. They need to discuss things.
You're down late in the game, one possession game. What you need to do is not waste time. You've got to catch it and attack the basket, and then take the first quality shot you get.
Oh, clutch shot. And Jeff Hornacek calls timeout. They need to talk.
Coaches get paid to put their teams in position to win. But in the last minute of a game, you've got to come up with the right play call to get your team a quality shot.
The shot for the win. Still tied up after overtime. Let's go to another OT. We've got overtime coming. Here we go. Nothing better than overtime.
Wiggins jumper.
It's good. 2-point lead for the Pistons.
And as this game has gone on and progressed, they have become more and more efficient offensively here in the second half. Absolutely dynamic offense.
The screen is set. Fires as the shot clock expires. Jennings' attempt won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Inside, knocks it down for 2.
And Andre Drummond with 8 points.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Rose is looking to set up in the paint. Gets it off. Jennings' two-pointer won't go.
Some might question that shot right there. I like that shot. You have a great player who's a great shooter.
Puts it down. What a play. And they need to talk it over. They call a full timeout.
When you're in a two-possession game, you don't really need...
Oh, excellent screen. Wide open. That's a 3. Porzingis' long-range jumper won't go. And there's the foul. They had to stop that clock.
When you're down late in the fourth quarter of a game, you have to gamble and try to create some havoc. Here they fouled, but they're not in the penalty, so it's just going to result in a side out of bounds.
Knocks down the first one. He hits the pair of free throws. Their lead is now 8. Timeout called.
When you're down this amount with a minute or so,
and now he moves around the defender. Lets it. Oh, what a shot. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul. First free throw, good. He hits the pair of free throws. Their lead is now 8. Noah on the drive. Fires away for 2. And the overtime period comes to an end. The final